Hi everyone, I've been given this very cute little book called Enchanting Mandalas. It says mini pads of colour, and as you can see it's got a very pretty cover which has got some metallic on it, which looks really pretty under my light. I just thought I would measure it because it's quite a small book, as you can see from the size of my hand. I do it in inches. It is almost 6, sort of 5.5 I suppose, by, yeah, about the same, just about 5.5. So that is that little pad, and I thought I'd just do a little flip through because that's really cute and it would be fun. So here we have, now it is glued on the back here, and I think it's designed so you can tear them out quite easily. I've got another pad that of mandalas, an Arteza one that's like this, and it actually, the first page started falling out, so I actually put some extra tape along here because I wanted to keep them in the book. So just a little hint, if they start getting a little bit loose, just put, or I might tape this first so that they all stay in. Now what's interesting immediately about this is this one's got a black background. Now I've never done any pictures with a black background before, so that's going to be really interesting to have a think about what's going to work there. I think maybe I'm thinking maybe just a metallic gel pen to start with, and perhaps pastel colours or really bright coloured pencils, I'm not sure. So that's going to be really interesting. Okay, I'm not going to push the pages back too hard because I don't want them to tear off. I'm a little bit worried they might, so as I say, I'm going to secure them in place. And we've got the same little border around this one, can you see? Yeah, which is really pretty, and a really interesting design on this one, quite different to the first one. And another one with a black background, again the same border, maybe that's running through the book, we'll find out, won't we? This one's got some really pretty florals. They're quite small, but I think they're still large enough to colour even with a hard pencil, so that's quite fun. And of course with the black background you have to leave it black. You could go over the top of it with paint pens or gel pens or something, or just do little dots and embellishments, so I'm going to find that really interesting. Now this design is interesting. I think this is quite a good one for sort of practicing on, because you've got 4 very different shapes, and this one's really fine. So that's, I don't think I've got anything that fine, so it'd just be going over the top and maybe making that a little larger, but that's okay. But those look quite fun and interesting too. Now this one is nice. It's more of a sort of floral mandala. I like these little circulars. It's quite large spaces too, so I think this would be really good to do with pencil, and you could shade. Now obviously they are single-sided, which is quite good, so it means you can use pens, even the alcohol markers that soak through. I would still put a piece of paper behind though, just in case it bleeds through more than one page, but they are quite thick. It's a lot thicker than copy paper. It's probably at least twice as thick, so that's quite nice, but very smooth, which I'm not sure how many layers of pencil might go down on there, but you know, I can usually get quite a few, enough even on the smoothest papers, but obviously it depends on you really. But I rather like that one since I've lingered on it. Now this is another one on a black background, which is really interesting. We've got quite a lot of little swirly details on that one, which is fun. I think this looks quite snowflakey. I don't know if you agree. I think that's rather cute. And again, with these black lines, of course, you can go over them with a paint pen and make them into a colour if you'd rather. So I shall give that some thought, but you know, it stands out well on the white background, so it's an interesting one. My fingers are quite cold. I've only just got in. I've been out. It's been frosty outside. I love that. It's so pretty. I don't think it needs colouring. It's just really pretty as it is. I don't know. I will have a go. I will do all of them, I'm sure, at some point in time. Although my colouring book collection is rapidly growing, which is absolutely amazing. But I'm starting to think, am I ever going to have time to do all these beautiful pictures? But I will. I'm quick at colouring. I will do them. And see, this, you could just go over the white, or you could do some detail inside. It's really interesting. And I wonder whether you can actually colour in pencil on top of this black. I don't know. I like whites and, you know, pale colours that you might not have used, pastels almost. I don't know. So here we have more of a geometric type pattern, which is rather fun. And this one is really different. So we've got a lot of white space and a few lines and marks. So that will really make me think, what do I do with that? Which I think is great. It's a real challenge. It'll be fun to do this one. And this one, this is interesting. Again, quite geometric, but lots of black. That's interesting, interesting. And here we have a mix, which I like. So you can decide whether to leave this black or go over it or whatever. And it's quite floral, which I like. You know, I like my florals. And another one that looks quite floral, which is really pretty. And this to me looks quite sun-like. I would probably do that with oranges, yellows, something like that, particularly the centre part. Oh, excuse me, sniffing. Having come in from outside, the nose always stops running, doesn't it? That one looks like spaghetti. I like it though. It's fun. And these look like little faces. I think it's a really good one, that one. That's pretty. Very simplistic. I like it. Fun. And another one that's quite simple, but also we've got another central area. You could sort of do like a gemstone or something in the middle there. It'd be fun, wouldn't it? Oh, this one looks very similar to an earlier one. In fact, I think it might be the same. That's okay. I don't mind. And this one looks quite sun-like. It's different to the other one. It's got a lot more detail in, and it's a lot finer, so you'd need a much sharper pencil or fine liner pen for that one. And then another sort of geometric-y type one. It's interesting. Now, what do we have here? So we have, oh, another sort of geometric type one. Oh, lots of dots and things, so that's fun. My son just sent me a message. He's, yeah, he sent me his score. He was playing a game and he had his highest ever score because there was no internet. There's this game on Google with a dinosaur and it jumps over cacti. And he got his top score and he said he had to kill himself because he was doing really well and he needed to get on with his work. So he sent me it to show off that he got this good score. But I'm more pleased that he stopped to get on with his work, to be honest. I like this. This circles, it's really interesting. Really fun. Oh, that's pretty. That looks so William Morrissey to me. I don't know. Can you imagine purples, dark greens? Nice. Ooh, this is interesting. It's quite floral, isn't it? But lots of black. Fun. Ooh, and we have got this border repeating right through, you know, all around. It's rather nice. It frames it. It means they'd make their own nice picture if you do want to tear them out, frame them, or, you know, I think they could make nice cards or things like that. So that would be nice. This one's interesting. It's very different. Right, what do we have here? Ooh, that's a bit like that snowflake one earlier, but it's not so snowflakey. We have these sort of pieces coming out. It's quite fun, isn't it? And another sort of sun type design, which I like, and sort of looks quite leafy around the edge. And another floral one, that's pretty. I think we've had that one, but in reverse. Maybe that's what's happening. I don't think so, though. I don't recognise all of these. They're thick pages, I can't tell. And a sort of more geometric-y one. It's nice. Oh, we've got birds. Ah, that's really pretty. That's nice. I like that one. And a more simple one that looks like leaves to me. I like that. Nice. Ooh. A geometric design. A more swirly one again. It's good terminology, isn't it? Swirly. And another swirly one. These are interesting. It's pretty nice. And some sort of petally type design. But look, we're sort of going down. I feel like we're going down into a hole. You could do that with your colour, make it darker down here and get lighter. Interesting. And another sort of swirly design. And a sort of heartish. I think those look like hearts. Nice, like that. And another sort of William Morris-esque type styly, with these sort of florals and leaves. We had one with these little circles on a bit before, didn't we? Interesting. And then another sort of petal-y type one to finish. And at the end it tells you to look out for these other titles, of which I have one, which I'm going to do a flip through of. I'm just going to turn it over, and it says it has 40 tear out pages of illustrations, and tells you the other titles in the series. So there we go. So there's that one. So I hope that was fun for you to have a little look. I always think it's nice to have a look through books and have an idea whether it's something you might want to pop on your wish list, you might want to treat yourself to, or maybe not, you know, but that looks really fun. I'm looking forward to getting going in that one, and I think I probably will quite soon. And by the time this has gone out, probably done a few. So anyway, thank you so much for watching, and have a lovely day and happy colouring.